Okay, I'm back. We're going back to back today. I want to go to the gym, so I'm not going to sit around and wait for some time to pass before I make this other video, my law firm, my lawyer video. Today, we're just going to go after it and do the thing. So I've talked about this recently, but it's worth talking to again. I think I had two potential clients ask me today about anonymous trusts and how to create anonymity. So we're going to talk about some fun, cool stuff today. This is the exciting stuff that everybody wants to know about. Two things: how do you protect assets with trusts, and how do you create anonymity with trusts? And I'm going to tell you how to do one of those right now. I'll give you an example. The example that I get often when people want to create anonymity, it's typically a crazy person is after them or has been after them in the past, or they don't want some ex-spouse to find to track them down. It's not about hiding assets, by the way, what we're talking about. This is more like you just don't want to show up when people are searching for you, okay? So not the same thing. But anonymity just means like you don't show up in searches is what we're really talking about. So nothing unscrupulous here, nothing illegal, just utilizing the tools at our disposal to help people not find us, okay? The example that I'll use today, right now, was from a phone call I had this morning with a person who wanted to just like not let their ex-spouse be all up in the business, okay? And I don't. That's all the detail I get. That's all I need. They tell me that, I say fine, we can make that happen. The way it works, and this is particularly applicable to real estate, okay? You know, if you buy a house, and somebody searches for you online, you're going to show up as the owner of that house, pretty much across the board. Property tax records, or like property records in general, are pretty public, you know, so you're going to pop up. If you don't want to do that, there are some things that you can do with trusts to sort of shield that from you. But you have to do it right, and you have to sequence it right for it to happen. Here's what most people think: oh, I put a house in a trust and that's it, I'm good. That's not true. Here's why. The name of your trust is not just the name of your trust. The name of your trust includes your name as well. So for example, let's say I bought a house, 123 Main Street, and I want this house to be anonymous. So I think I'm smart. I create a trust on my own. I put the house in the trust, and I record it, and I'm all good. What I don't realize is that the name of that trust is going to be Christopher Small, trustee of the 123 Main Street Trust. That's going to be the entire name of the trust. That is going to be the name that's on the deed, and that is going to be what gets recorded. That is what's going to show up in the search engines. So if somebody searches for Christopher Small, I will still pop up on that search. I will pop up as the trustee of this trust, but that's enough for people that want to poke around and dig around to get some information and track you down, okay? So how do you overcome this problem? The problem is you can't just have your trust name, okay? When you have a trust, the trustee is technically sort of the fiduciary of everything that's inside of that trust. So you have to list someone as the trustee of the trust. It's a legal requirement. So here's what you do. Here's what I have my clients do. It's a little sneaky. So I will have them name the law firm as the trustee for however long they need the law firm to be trustee to close that transaction. Okay, if they've already purchased a property, then we'll only be the trustee of that trust for like a day. So they will come in, they'll create their trust, we will be the trustees, they will be the successor trustees, the next in line. We will do this deal, we'll create the trust, right? We'll be named the trustee of their trust, we'll put the property into their trust, they're the beneficiaries, they retain the powers to change the trust, so it's not like they're giving us really anything exciting to do. It's not, there's no hijinks in here or anything. And we'll move the property into the trust, we'll record the deed, and then we will resign as the trustee. And so what you have is, on this deed, you have CMS Law Firm as trustee of the 123 Main Street Trust, instead of having, Joe Smith as trustee of that trust. Joe Smith is in fact the trustee because we have resigned as trustees, but you retain the anonymity if people are searching online for your name. Okay, that makes sense? Hopefully it does. If it does and you're watching, hit the like button. If it doesn't make sense, you have about 15 seconds to leave me a comment and ask a question, and I will I'll tell you about it, okay? But that's generally how you're going to create anonymity with a trust. There's a second level to this if you are purchasing a property that I will maybe talk about tomorrow. If you're watching this video and you want to hear about that, hit the like button, maybe leave me a comment and say, I want to know more, or whatever, say something, and I'll talk about it tomorrow, okay? Because we're reaching the end of I don't like to go too long with these videos. But anyway, that's how you create anonymity with a trust. It's not that tricky, but you want to make sure that you sequence it correctly and do it right so that you get the result that you want. All right, that is it. Have a great day. I'm Christopher Small. Obviously, I'm the owner of CMS Law Firm. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. Hopefully it made sense. If it did not, watch it again. Ask me a question. I'm happy to make it more clear. And if you need some help, let us know. All right, have a great day. Have a great everything. I appreciate you. As always, see ya.